Today I will be talking about the 10 characters I would like to see in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now the reason why I didn't say top 10 is because this is all subject to opinion. You may not all agree with the stuff on my list, and I respect that. We all have our own opinions, but at the least I would like it if you watch my video all the way through and then tell me your comments and your opinions down below. This also means that no matter what slot a character falls into, they are no less important than the last one. Wrong. But enough of the chit-chat, let's get cracking. Starting off with number 10, because apparently some of you don't like it when I start off from number 1, you know who you are, we have the Pianta. Yes, the pear-shaped civilian first showing up in Super Mario Sunshine. Maybe it's just me, and knowing my mental state, it's probably just me, but I do think the Pianta are quite underused for how impactful they were to the Sunshine game. I also think that the Pianta could work similarly to Yoshi or the Shy Guy by allowing for a different color swap, but hey, that's just me. If you don't agree, that's alright, I have more coming up. Maybe you can agree with something else. Number 9, we have Professor Egad. So much for underused Piantas, we haven't seen anything of Egad, at least compared to the huge role he played in the Luigi's Mansion series. I mean, for kicks and grins, I'll just see how many other people remember him. Off to Google. Well, I found this. I mean, that's pretty cool. Otherwise, I also found this. I'm pretty disappointed now. I think that Boom has the right idea. What the heck am I watching? Besides that, it would also open up the possibility of bringing back the good old Poltergeist cart. I don't know, it's confusing. Shut up. And maybe even a new and improved version of the Luigi's Mansion track. Number 8, we go into Blooper. And I know, Blooper? I bet one of you guys has jumped out of your lazy boy recliner saying, "You can't have Blooper, that's already a power-up, it couldn't work." Really? Nintendo just added the Inkling. What if an Inkling got a Blooper? That brings up old Super Mario World War II memories.
What are you looking at? Young punks. Get off my lawn.
Memories. That's one fight we won't ever forget. But then again, maybe the Blooper's a clone and... hold on. Let me get my nerd glasses. If my equation is correct, if a Blooper saw another Blooper, a giant black hole would open up, ripping apart space and time, sucking up all the characters and stages you've ever known and come to love before, and even Rosalina with her skin-tight, beautiful wrap. Number 7, Nabbit. Now, personally, I don't much care for Nabbit. He looks kinda like a Waluigi rabbit that stole Bowser Jr.'s mouth napkin. Okay, maybe he's not that bad, but still, I find him weird. Although, that doesn't change my opinion that I think he could still fit into Mario Kart quite well. He just kinda gives off that weird, quirky vibe. Heck, he might even be the next Luigi Death Stare. Number 6, we're heading on down to Magic Town. We have Magikoopa, or Kamek, or whatever you hipsters call him these days. From what I remember, he was originally planned for Mario Kart 64, but scrapped for some reason. Honestly, he just makes a lot of sense to add. I can't even come up with a joke for him. He just fits in with Mario Kart. Like, legit. I actually spent 10 minutes trying to come up with a joke for him. And I couldn't. I just couldn't. Koopa. Magikoopa. Number 5. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be going a bit far out. Quite literally. Number 5 is Samus. Now, stop your whining. Oh no, Samus isn't a Mario character, she can't be in the game. Well, what about Link? Or the Inklings? Samus honestly isn't that far off of an idea. I mean, think. For a kart you could drive as Samus, and then in bike you could drive as Zero Suit Samus. And they could even add a Metroid stage while they were at it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Number 4 is the one and only Funky Kong. Now Nintendo, I don't give a hoo-ha why you got rid of Funky, but man, do we need him back. Literally, if you know anything about Mario Kart Wii, it was that if you didn't use Funky Kong and the Bowser bike, you were no good. And how could you get rid of that beautiful voice? Yeah, good times. But really, this is a pretty prominent fan favorite. I think it only makes sense to bring him back. Number 3, Sonic, because he's a two-faced coup. Number 2 goes to PD Piranha. PD at one point was planned to release with Mario Kart Wii, and even came with a profile shot, but was taken out for unknown reasons. The only thing left was the PD Prowler, and Nintendo knows that doesn't compensate for our eco-unfriendly weed friend. Except, if it were to come back, I wouldn't mind a bit of a downsize. I realize PD was huge in Sunshine, but we run into the same problem like we do with Link. They're too damn big for their cutters. Finally, number 1. Honestly, by this point, I had started to run out of ideas. I actually scoured the internet for some sort of reasonable character idea, and then it hit me. How could I have forgotten the only person to deserve number 1? That place goes to none other than Robbie Rotten. I mean, really, no game is complete without a little bit of our favorite supervillain. Think, Robbie would always win the match before it started because he's always number 1, and nothing beats number 1. Okay, maybe number 1 was a bit of a joke, but if you enjoyed this list, let me know down below. If you think I missed a certain character, well, too bad, this was my opinion. But really, if you have any other ideas that you think I could have added, leave them down below in the comments. I'd love to know what other characters you think could fit into the Mario Kart universe. But until next time, stay fresh, Octobros.